Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. This time we are back with the Arsenal content, and tonight it is the second leg, the important second leg, actually, in all with all due respect, of the Champions League quarterfinal between obviously Arsenal at the Emirates. At the Emirates tonight, we expected just over 20,000 fans in attendance at the Emirates Stadium, along with friends and family and all that other players, etc. As Arsenal take on Bayern Munich in the second leg of the Champions League is 1-0 to Bayern Munich after the first leg. Again, people know my thoughts because I did cover the game last week, and I'm still bemused how it's 1-0 to them, because especially after the second half. Turn my lighting 1 second. There we go. Especially after the second half, and we just dominated them, basically. We were a better team over the course of the 90 minutes overall, but the second half especially, we just got that ball and we just peppered them, and we had two chances cleared off the line, but we had no goal line technology for that game, so couldn't use. Well, it was there, but Bayern didn't want to use it. And it helped them out, really. We should have had at least 2 penalties, not 3. But no VAR either, because I didn't want it either, and that worked out for them perfectly. But the thing is, tonight, I will say, hopefully pull the teams up quickly. There will be golden technology, and there will be VAR in place tonight. And you watch now that there's VAR in place tonight, it's a backfire on us. Sod's skin law, you watch. Oh dear. Chris needs to behave himself, by the way. Just popping into the chat. There's no need for the rudeness, by the way. Oh, but here is the team for tonight. Zinsberger in goal, Maditz, Leah Williamson, Raphael, Kate McCabe at left back, Leo Vorti and Kim Little the pivot, Madam just in front of them. Pavlova starts down the right-hand side, Clayton Ford down the left, and Blackstone is down the middle. We've got no Jodie Taylor at all in the matchday squad tonight. Don't know if that's picked up a pull over the weekend or since the weekend or something. I don't know. But on the bench, we've got D'Angelo, McKersey, the 2 backup goalkeepers on the bench. Got BT, Wibbenmoy, Goldie, Laura Veitvire, Carl, Leah Herding, and Reed and Agimans on the bench. So there's a couple options in terms of an attacking sense, depending on how the game goes, obviously. But touch wood, we won't need to heavily rely on that, even though the attacking options are good. But you know what I mean, I don't want to put that pressure on them. Hopefully, we are just looking at now 10 minutes, not 11 minutes away from kickoff. Sorry, and yeah. I'm happy. With injuries and all that. I'm happy. I'm actually happy with that. If I'm being honest, one sec. Go back to the comments because there's a comment. Bloody old Nemeth. Big up Nemeth in the chat as well. Big up Chris, but there's no need for the bantery, if you called it banter, comment there. But yeah, Nemeth is literally saying my name over and over again. Slightly concerning. I think he might be obsessed. I hope you're doing well, my friend, and hopefully you get to stick around with us tonight. If you're not too busy, obviously, and hopefully things go our way. Oh dear, but yeah. Again, it's gonna be a close one. But if we play like we did in the second half of the first leg tonight, but from the start onwards, with the 20,000 fans behind us as well, we can. I think we can still put it. Obviously, we can still put it off. It's mathematically, it's not out of the realms of possibilities. We are going up against a team in Bayern Munich who haven't conceded a goal in 7 games, haven't lost this calendar year since New Year's Day, basically. As in, they haven't since New Year's Day, they haven't lost at all this year, basically. So we've got a few challenges, a few hurdles to overcome, but I think we can. I honestly think we can do it as long as we are more play what we did, but have a more clinicalness about us in terms of that ruthlessness, that final third. There's a chance, take it, bang. Oh dear, but we'll see. We'll see. We couldn't have gone with a strong first. Well, for me personally, I would have started Laura Wittweier and Selma Ritz as right back, but that's down to Jonas. That's his decision. Leave him to it. As long as it doesn't backfire, I won't hold it against him. If it does, God help him. But if you are new to the channel, by the way, before we get carried away with the game itself, if you are new to the channel, and you haven't subscribed, do press that red. Well, you know, not even a red button anymore. It's just a button now. So do press that subscribe button. Do smash the like button as well, and do share the content around, and spread the word about the channel and what we're doing tonight as well. And also, if you want to become a member, depending if you're using your phone or your laptop, if you're on your phone, let me know, and I'll put a link in the chat for you. You can join. You can become a channel member live on air, and be it 99p or £2.99, and then all the perks are listed as different perks are given to you as you are going to choose which one you want to pick. You also got members badges that are Arsenal related, be it the I'll say it's Arsenal related because it's either Arsenal greats of Arsenal, the men's past, or the women's past in the future, basically. And you've got currently a few emojis set up. The more members that we get, the more emojis I can do for you guys. That again will be Arsenal related, of course. And it's great things to in terms of the emoji side of things. There's certain ones you'll be able to use for the watch-alongs that we do in this channel. In terms of the Arsenal ones, obviously, be it the men's or the women's. I miss Stefan. What's happened to Stefan? I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it for a couple of streams now. Did I see him on Saturday? I didn't see him Sunday, I don't think. I can't remember now. I don't know. But it might have popped in Saturday briefly, sorry. I remember. Oh, yeah. Might be it's one or two streams he hasn't been around for. I don't know if he's taking a break or not, or he's busy at work. But if he pops in, obviously, if you're not around, I'll let him know you're asking for him, making sure he's okay and all that. Oh dear. So I'm going to take this down now. So he's just got me now. 1953. 7 odd minutes till kickoff. Let's go over now to YouTube. That's what I have to do to get the game up. Close that down now. Score prediction for myself. There is a poll in the chat, by the way. Currently active. If you haven't voted in it yet, do vote on it. Simple question. It covers basically possibility of extra time penalties and all that jazz. Hopefully no penalties, God forbid. It does it's basically a simple question. Who do you believe will qualify? Just qualify, not win the game itself, but qualify potentially for the next round. But in terms of that, does need a win. But you know what I'm saying? Who qualifies for the semi-finals out of Arsenal and Bayern Munich tonight? So yeah, get voting on that. And as I say, do share the content around because it does massively help out the channel. The more eyes we get on it and all that, the better. And the quicker the channel grows as well. I'm hoping this is an English version. There's an English commentary if anyone says anything to me. I don't think it was because the chat was in German. There we go. So if Arsenal were to go through tonight, whoever goes through this tie, basically, from our perspective, if Arsenal were to go through tonight, in the semi-final we play either PSG or Wolfsburg. And I think currently it's 1-0. I think now 1-0 PSG after the first leg. And they play tomorrow. Obviously, Barcelona went through comfortably in the end tonight. They won. They were 1-0 last week, and they won 5-1. Last time I checked, it was 5-1, 6-1 on aggregate. And the finals in Eindhoven. That'd be interesting. If Arsenal get to the final, James Rowe, friend of the channel, he's over in Holland. He'd probably be able to get over to that game. See how loud the fans have been. Let's have a look. I'm pumping that North London forever, but I can't obviously for copyright of that, but also was very failure as well because obviously the commentators basically over. So he's speaking over it basically. Here we go. Well, there's a few empty seats still in the lower tier, considering that pretty much the entire lower tier was sold out, like from the west all the way down to the east stands. Beyond North Bank and all that, sold, like literally pretty much sold out. It's like 20,000. Doesn't look like 20,000. Maybe they're getting in or something, but yeah, it's still a few minutes till kickoff. So, for some reason, they're doing a light show. I mean, really? I know it's Bayern Munich, I know it's Champions League night and all that. It's a big game, but surely you'd wait until the players are literally on the verge of coming out in the next couple of minutes. Allow the fans to actually come in. But guys, do get your score predictions in, by the way. I'm going to go, right, I'm going to put my neck on the block and quite literally my neck on the block and say 2-0 Arsenal. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Arsenal win. If Arsenal play, the girls play like they did last week, especially in the second half against Bayern Munich away, if we play like that but have more ruthlessness about us, I think we can win this comfortably 2-0. I say comfortable, but you know what I mean? We'll get through the tie, basically. If you do, that'd be huge. That's a huge improvement. Considering again the big misses we're having this season, that would be fucking huge for us. Oh dear. But you want to get your own score predictions in, put them in the chat here, the live chat, and I'll put them up on the screen for everyone to see as well. We have a little chat as well. Girls on their way out now. Come on, girls. Come on. Bayern Munich, like last week, Bayern Munich playing in their all-black kit, their away kit. I didn't get why they had to play their black kit last week, but because they're their home team. But hey, it is what it is. And obviously Arsenal are in the home colours. They're coming out in their blue, their, I say sky blue jackets. Here we go. Come on. No messing about tonight. No messing about. Don't rue the missed opportunities of last week. Kate McCabe. Got to love Kate McCabe. You know, tell me you're Irish and you're not. Tell me you're Irish without saying you're Irish. Literally, it's literally chucking it down. I live about an hour in terms of public transport wise, about an hour and a half away from the Emirates, from where I am to get to there, to the Emirates and the match day and all that. It is chucking it down here, but it's absolutely lashing down there. As I said, our girls came out in jackets. She's come out just a shirt, but the jacket she was given, she's put around the mascot to keep her dry. Got to love a bit of Katie. I wonder Georgia Stanway is starting as well tonight, which is again done by last week's performance. I'm a bit surprised in terms of the Champions League first leg. She was non-existent for me in the first leg, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes with her tonight. I was expecting more of her last week, so you know what? Now I'm not expecting much of her this week. Let's see if I can turn up. Oh, come on, girls, come on. Let's not mess about tonight, please. What do you think of the league's kits? There's a couple different home ones, similar tonage in terms of they've got the gold trim and all that. There's different variants of it, but going around. There's one. The first one I saw, I liked. The most recent one, the one like the ziggy-zaggy imprint on it. I'm not sure about that. Ziggy-zaggy Thunderbolt at the back. Might be at the back there. I'm not sure about that one. But the gold, I like the gold. It's not too much either. I finally have the home top just arrived in the mail. Oh, well done. Good time, and big up yourself. But again, I was literally since this one obviously came out, and obviously knowing next season's the 20th anniversary season of our Invincible season itself. I was, and how Adidas and Arsenal haven't really been in sync in terms of celebrating anniversaries and all that recently. I.e., last year's away kit was in honour of the Sherbet Lemon one. I mean, it was in honour of the 71 team, the 71 team, but realistically, that anniversary of that season itself was the season before. So I was a bit, oh, they're going to fucking do a thing and wait until the following year, when it's 2004, and do it in 0405. And like, no. But thankfully, it looks like they are doing their little homage in the 20th anniversary to our invincible team. Like I said, the second one I've seen, the most recent one I've seen, I'm not sure about. But again, it always looks different in terms of the images you get leaked. They always look different to when you see it in person. So whatever one it is, I will reserve judgment. But there has been filming spotted outside the Emirates in the last week or so, filming the launch video for the looks of it for that kit. So, but obviously from afar away, you can't tell what the actual kit was. But yeah, which one? I mean, the away one. Again, we're underway by the way, but the away one, all right. The third one is going to be interesting. Let's get the scoreboard up here for everyone. The away one, as I say, it's yellow. So, well, it looks yellow anyway. Depends what shade of yellow it comes out when they actually release it in the summer. Depends how I'll approach it basically. But the third one, there's been rumours going about. There's rumours going around that it's going to be a throwback. Adidas' own version of the 80s green away shirt. It's going to be green and blue sleeves. There's rumours of that. And there was another one I've seen. The first one I saw, the third one again. Yeah, the first one I saw of the third kit version was basically navy blue, gold. Again, gold on it there. That's gold. The sponsorship is gold as well, like Rwanda and all that. But it's got like the French national colour, like the French flag, as on the trim there and on there, on the three stripes. It's like the colours of the French flag. And it's for me. I don't know. I don't actually think that would be it, because if anything, that's something if that was the case, they would have released that this year or held back the merchandise they've had in terms of their nod to the French Revolution back in the early 2000s. The Henrys, Ediers, Perez, and all that. Grimandi, Wenger, the French influence, from Arsenal's history. They would have held that merchandise back till next season, surely. It makes no sense to launch that sort of merchandise that they've launched, having taken a nod to our history with French players and managers, etc. And then the following season, release a third kit that's basically the same outline, basically. I hope we end up having a Canon only badge. I think I've been saying for a while actually. This season they knocked it out of the park. They smashed it, Adidas. Absolutely smashed it. All the kits. I have the pink top on the way from Arsenal Direct. I literally, my brother got this for my birthday because we both went to the last game of the season as well last year against Everton, and it released the day before. No, it released on the 19th, didn't it? Released on the 19th. Oh, bloody hell. Released on the 19th of May. 18th or 19th of May, either way. And instead of ordering it on the day or pre-ordering it, whatever, when that game came about, and the last game of the season came about, that was the one set. Go on. Oh, for God's sake. Bayern Munich hanging on there already. Again, this is what we were doing last week. Doing well in possession, getting the final third and being wasteful. But the referee's giving a free kick. Yeah, he did say the referee didn't do last week. Yes, I say. So So when the last game of the season, what was the date for the last game of the season? I can't remember. But when that came about, the last game of the season was, I think it was that weekend or the following weekend. Obviously, went in the store, went down there as early as possible. Went in the store, grabbed it, and yeah, waited for that day. And I'm trying to think now. And when the black because the black and the pink one, the away one and the third one, both came out around about the same time, didn't they? So we went, because I was saying he said we want to give it 2 of the 3 for my birthday, no matter when this second and the kits come out at different times and all that. And but yeah, to say it's all summer, and then they waited until literally near the Emirates Cup to sort of release. When obviously we know as it coming to the end of their tour in the States, they released their away one, and about a week later it was a pink one. So instead of ordering it online because I'm going to the Emirates Cup anyway in Sevilla. Obviously went to the game, watched the game, and then afterwards went downstairs to the main store at the Emirates on the Holloway Road / near the Tollington. That's shop basically. He gave me the option. He's like, "Do you want the pink one?" I said, "I'll get the pink one myself. We'll get the black one, and I'll get the pink one myself." Because they're both, again, as I say, Adidas absolutely smashed it. It was like, even the pink one looked even better in person as well. So the pink ones look so good. My brother even contemplated getting it for himself as well. Wish she had now. But yeah, I think there's a thing about Adidas. Since Adidas have come along, all their kits, the home kit, the away kit, and the thirds, every season have been on it. But the last year was the best. It could be Adidas got a job on their hands, not only sort of honouring, let's say, the 20th anniversary of the Invincible season, but also at the same time keeping up to the levels they've put out so far. Okay, I'll have a look at it in a sec. One sec. So I'm going back and forth between tabs here as well. I ended up finding the home kit in stock, all sizes at Adidas.com, luckily. Oh, fair enough. Probably restocked, because obviously with how Arsenal doing this season, they're probably restocked themselves in terms of, they're doing well. The shirts will sell because of how well they're doing. Let's restock up, basically. Even though it's coming to the end of the season, let's restock up because more people will buy. New fans and fans that haven't even got hold of it yet, like yourself, worldwide. But I've got a free kick here. And I'm on myself on the YouTube. 7 minutes 13 seconds in. We had a chance go make it 1-1, get it 1-0 tonight, 1-0 on aggregate, but we sort of fluffed it like we did last week. But now we need to sort ourselves out for this free kick. Defend it. Do not give a corner away. What do you do? Give a corner away. Oh, it's one of them nights, isn't it? Now Bayern Munich have got a corner. Yay. For Lieber's first goal and Odegaard's brace, yeah. I mean, one sec. That's Lieber goal. Oh, bloody hell, ref. Come on. How's that an advantage? Just fucking swapped out Kim Little. Completely swiped her out. No intent for the ball. Completely swiped her out. And the ref's just gone, get up, play on. Like, didn't even win the ball. So I prayed till 1 second and he does. Oh my God. That's a red card. It's a red card offence because it's literally running through on goal as well. And Kim's Little was, well done. Thank you. Because now you haven't given a free kick and all that. Not a foul either, apparently, according to you, but our now captain's down injured. Fantastic. Well done for doing your job, not. The ball's long gone. That's a red card offence. I'm sorry. It's coming sliding in. It's pissing down the rain, so it's slippery pitch as well. She's flying in. The ball's well and truly gone. No way she's trying to adjust her body as well to stop that happening. Studs are showing, but no, that's okay. Play on. Oh no, you're down. No, no, we'll get treatment for you quickly. Mate, I thought last week's referee was bad. Jesus. Well, at least the referee this week's given free kicks, well, more free kicks than the last week's one in the first 8 minutes. Apart from that one. You said Instagram. Right, let's have a look on Instagram quickly. If so. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. I'm not sure. Yeah, the one you just sent me now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure about it myself. The home one, I mean. I don't like the little white ziggy zaggy bit. The little white bit at the back. I don't like that. I don't like the pattern. I don't know what it is. I don't like the pattern either for some reason. You've got like the Arsenal red itself, and then you've got another the darkest shade of red to implement the pattern they've put in. Not a favourite myself. And then as I say, the rumoured third one, it's basically what they'll be knocking out in the merchandise this season, the hoodies and what the French revolution or whatever they call it, hoodie stuff and all that. The away one, I like the colouring. It's got the cannon on there and all that. What's that? I don't like the colour bit with the red, like the blue, white and red thing going on an away shirt. And again, I think I swear they've used this pattern before. In the foreground pattern. The Kim had to go off. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Well done, ref. So Kim Little's gone off injured. She's injured. She's off. They've subbed her off as well. Ruben Moore's had to come on. So we've got more defenders than we have actual midfielders in the attacking sense as well. Oh, my God. This is going to be a nightmare tonight now. All because the ref couldn't do it. All because the ref didn't want to do a job there. Fuck's sake. This is the second time this season where Kim's has gone down injured now and got to go off straight away. Chris saying, I love that Marble Walls kit. When I first saw it, I thought it was ugly, but when the players order it, that's what I'm saying. When it gets leaked, these kits get leaked out and all that, because it comes out in like when it gets leaked out like that, like computerized imagery and all that. It's not actually, you don't see in the material it's meant to, they're going to use and all that. So, and that one, as I say, it didn't look like, I'm thinking, oh God, I've got to drop a can here. But in person, it actually looked nice in person. Never got it myself, but it did look nice. Never got around to getting it. But yeah, it didn't. It was all right. But yeah, the lockdown kit, away kit, the away kit or the third kit, can't remember now. But again, it's used obviously. The main is art in terms of marble halls, Highbury, this and the other, and the little video they did for it, promo wise. I like that as well. And I guess I did have a hit on the. I'm not Puma. Puma just didn't know how to tap into making good kits for all the teams they have within the actual industry of what they're using and all that. They tap into the history and go, okay, we're going to not have a knockback to this, but a modern day look and this, that, and the other. Oh dear. Oh, Oh, for God's sake, stop being fancy. It's 0-0. We're 1-0 down and over two legs so far. Oh, Freddy Krueger. Oh dear. I literally stopped watching Arsenal during the puny years. It was an all-time low. I hate it. I did them up the kids. I've got certain shirts from the Puma year, but just every single one didn't look Arsenal. It just felt the material felt cheap and cheerful, and it just it wasn't comfortable to wear. What happens to the people in the factory that leak it? I used to buy the kits way before launch. I have no idea what happens to them, but we'll find out, prove it. Wibbenwood gets booked. It's just come on. Wow, this ref. Okay, I know where this game's going tonight, and it's not been in favour of Arsenal because Kim Little's just been fouled 5 minutes ago. Nothing was given. She's gone off injured. Ruben Moore's gone for 50-50. It's 50-50. Going for the ball. Free kick's given. And she's booked for it as well. Fantastic. This ref ain't got a clue. Corruption. Even though it's corruption at the highest level, that's all I'm saying. Make sure the English teams don't go through at any cost. Even if it makes you look dodgy, we can't have them go through. God forbid. There's only 2 English teams in the women's Champions League as well, but hey, can't have any of them go through. Because I guarantee Chelsea will get battered against them tomorrow. Even though Chelsea are 1-0 up after the first leg. We saw the weekend. Anyone that follows the women's game saw at the weekend how bad they are without Millie Bright in that defence. Oh, for God's sake. This could be a long, long night. It's gonna be a long, long night. It's gonna hurt my kid head. Yeah, design, whatever I can call them. Now promoting like the Barcelona women versus Atletico women. Coming up on this date. Okay, whatever. Concentrate on the game you've got at hand at the moment, love. Come on, Caitlin. Go on, Caitlin. Corner. Well done. Let's have a look quickly. Oh, Tet's there. Okay. Arsenal just tweeted out in the last couple of minutes that the boss supported the Arsenal women. So Arteta's at the game as well. That's cool. Again, that's nice to see as well. Class and all that. Edu's there. Just seeing the image now. Score, for God's sake, attack it, someone. Oh my God. This is literally like watching Arsenal from last week in terms of we're creating chances, having more of the possession and all that. We're doing our bit until it gets to the final third and they all shit the bed. Like they did last. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Straight down the goalkeeper straight. Well done. Listen, it looks like Arteta's there with his wife. Edu's there. And a few other executives and all that are there as well. Friends and family, whatever. Come on. Come on. Get the ball back, put the pressure on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, get in there. Who's that? Was that Katie? Who's that? Come on. What a goal. Who was Manu? Player of the she has been. If there's a player of the season for the women this end of the season, she's it. She's going to walk it. She has been fantastic this season. Absolutely stepped up from day one. What a finish from her. Something about Arsenal this season and Norwegian midfielders. That's all I'm saying. What a finish! Oh, come on! That's more like it. Game on, tie on. Here we go. Now Bayern Munich have to come out themselves, come for us in the second leg. Now they have to. Even though there's no away goal, but they do have to score. What a finish! That's absolutely well. She's been absolutely fantastic this season for the girls. Oh my days! Absolutely smashed it. I think it's better into the assist as well. Yeah, outside the box strike mix. Wow. Keeper had no chance. No goalkeeper was saving that. To be honest. Well, come on now. Let's go for it now. Come on, 20,000 fans. Come on, let's wake up a bit. It's been a bit. There's a few Bayern fans have made a trip, by the way. By the looks of it, they're in their away quadrant. But as I say, there's a few being the operative word. See how Bayern react to that now, though. Not, I think obviously we had to score tonight to stay in a tie and gives ourselves a chance to get them, obviously coming back into it, but also gives us a chance to give ourselves a chance to get in first side. That's how Bayern react to this now. Because for the first time, for the first time in is it 7 or 10 games, they haven't conceded a goal in 7 or 10 games this side of the year. This they haven't lost this calendar year. So it's now interesting how we approach it as well, but also how they come back, how they want to approach and get back. This ref, seriously, we have to do this. We're literally having to do this the hard way. This ref ain't got a clue what she's doing. Well, she does, but it's just showing clear corruption. Don't care what anyone's saying. How's that not? You, you can sort of if it's one off in terms of Kim Nitwerd, one off, fair enough. Over the course of the match, fair enough. But then 10, 15 minutes later, the same situation happens on Blackstenius. In terms of a foul's made, doesn't win the ball, foul's made, and no, play on. Anytime we can beat Bayern or Barca, I'll take it. No, exactly. Exactly. Oh, go on, go on, go on. Ah, the keeper got to enter it the last second, pushed it out. Ah, well, good pressure from Kate McGann and Pavlova. Almost got there, but the keeper got a foot to it. So I thought it was a hand, but it's a foot. I know what she's trying to do, but yeah, just wayward the pass there from the Also, Leah's birthday. What a birthday as well for Leah. Leah Williamson's her birthday, so happy birthday to her as well. But yeah, happy birthday. By the way, playing against Bayern Munich in a must-win game at the Emirates. No pressure. Enjoy your birthday. Oh, it's getting a bit scrappy in the midfield, I'll say that. Come on. Get it in. Get it in. Oh, unlucky. Didn't fall for any of our players there. Come on. Again, it's a foul ref. This ref ain't. So basically, it's only a foul if a Bayern Munich player goes down. It's only a foul for that then. That's the impression the ref's giving off tonight. Oh please, come on. Come on, girls, come on. Let's not let them have it easy. Come on. Please, can we wake up? Come on. Right, here we go. Come on. And the attacker down the left-hand side. Clayton's got the ball. Ball in. Oh, no. Untough side now. Pavlova. Ball back in. No, nothing there. Kate McCabe. Ball back in. 2-0. Come on. It's in the Blackstone, yes. Game on. Come on. Come on. We're going to do it, aren't we? Oh, my God. Come on. Stina Blackstone sort of had a few dodgy crosses in build-up, but when it mattered, Kate McCabe got that ball, drove it in, crossed it back in at the byline. Stina Blackstone uses her height to her advantage and her core strength. Gets up, gets the header off, and bang, 2-0 on the night, 2-1 to the Arsenal. Come on! BX saying, I'm trying to figure out how I can buy $1,300 match worn from this season without my missus knowing. If you had Twitter, I know someone that might be able to get out. I don't know about match worn, but like play authentic gear, possibly. I don't know. He knows people and all that. He might have been able to help you out. He's been on it before, been on a while. But since he's been on it, I've got a few things off him in the last few months as well. Personally, I'll show you. If I find it, I'll show you at half time when you change the scoreboard. This 2-0. Mate, imagine this semi-final after. Mate, I was saying last week. This season we've had the tougher group compared to last season's group. Come through that easier than last season's, and then we've got Wolfsburg this time last year, and we got absolutely demolished in the away leg, in the second leg away, and I think there was that, and look, we're coming 1-0 down after first, and 2-1 up on the night. What spoilers right? Other people come after me. Yeah. 26. 2 goals in the space of 6 minutes as well. Probably feels a bit longer than that, but okay, I'll take it. Oh, I'm buzzing now. I'm absolutely buzzing for this. Come on, girls. Again, as I said after the first goal, let's now see how Bayern Munich approach this game. Because again, 28 minutes and 47 seconds into this game. I don't know about BX or anyone else in the chat that's watching this, I haven't seen anything of something like Georgia Stanway so far. Hey, do, 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 do. Right, now I've done all that. Let's got to double check over here. So how we're doing over here. Cool. Mate, I don't want to say anything because obviously our potential opponents next round is Wolfsburg again, or was it Wolfsburg or PSG? If we were to go through tonight, come on, girls, come on, Katie, go on, Katie, go on. Passed at the wrong time, but got it back. We still got it though. Go on. Oh, was that Katie? Was that Leah or Katie McCabe? Oh my God, what? It was Leah. What was you doing up there? Just skims the bar. Oh. It'd be 3-0. Oh my God, that'd be again. I said about her birthday and all that. Happy birthday. Perfect. That would be perfect way to celebrate her birthday in terms of scoring a goal that puts us in a comfortable position tonight as well in terms of the tie. Oh my God. I've said it a few times. I did it's Saturday. We did the Watchalong for the North London Derby. In terms of, I refer back to the League Cup final win against Chelsea a few weeks ago. Since then, our performance has been so much better. Our performance has been so much better in all our games. The confidence is on a high. And it's continued. Like a 1 or 2 game. It's continued, and we're 5 games later now. And the Bayern Munich women's team are like I mentioned. They're no mugs. They were pre-tournament favourites. Let's put it that way for this, but they are every year. You don't go out your way and buy a player like Georgia Stanway as well. Back in the summer, if you're not trying to get yourself a Champions League trophy and all that coming into the season, and not just domestic domination. You want the European stuff. You don't buy quality players like Georgia. So yes, again, even though she's been quite like a game and a half now so far, nearly 2 shots on target as well, both gone in way. Yeah. We've just got to keep our heads here. Keep our heads. We just play our game still. Keep our heads. Do what we've been doing so far. Since the second half of the first leg. See what happens. I'm going to attack it. Oh my God, that was way wide and over. But it's as I say, that League Cup win against Chelsea a few weeks ago. Well, maybe a few weeks, about a month and a half ago now. It's been a while now. It's just giving the girls a new lease, like the confidence from it is just giving them a lease of life, and they're just being absolute. Again, I've got to say, fantastic. And this has been since that final. This has been the biggest we've had since that final. This a few weeks back, whatever. And we've been a better team. And again, and Matt, look how we've been playing in terms of tonight so far. But also the first leg as well. And imagine if we'd if we hadn't had the injuries to Beth and Viv, how much more dominant we could be tonight. Go on, Stina. Come on, Stina. Go on, Stina. Come on. Come on. Go on our own. Go on our own. Go on our own. Over hit the touch. Whoa. Unlucky, Stina. Unlucky. Very good one. Exactly. It's an extremely good one, actually. I've got to say. We're allowing them too much space and time. Since I got that second goal, especially. By the way, BX, obviously you got my Instagram and all that, but I was going to say I by the skin of my teeth yesterday, I was able to get obviously tickets for the last game of the season for me and my brother. So, assuming Arsenal were to do what we hope they do, obviously, I'm not going to say, but obviously what we hope they do. If you want me to get near the time, obviously let me know on the day or whatever, or as I say, near the time, let me know if definite. If we do, you want me to get you a program or scarf or anything like that, let me know in advance. I'll get it sorted for you. Because I'm down there anyway, so. But yeah, let me know. No pressure now. Obviously, let me know near the time. I'm just letting you know that I will be there. So if you want me to, I'll sort you out. Go on. Fucking hell! This will be 3-0. This will get, mate. That's 3 opportunities we had to take, but there's 3-0 on the night here. Wow. Just over the bar, just recently, and then that run before when the extra touch took it away from one, and just there, just wide of the post, bounced away from the goal. Oh, Leo, be careful, please. Don't want you getting injured as well. Bloody hell. I really hope Kim's is just there. I don't know, a slight tweak or something to need a couple of days relax. The international break should be back basically. If she misses, hopefully she doesn't miss Sunday's game. She's back for that. But worst case, goes into international, comes back from the international break fully fresh. Go on, madam. That will be very generous and highly appreciated, one. Thank you. No problem. As I say, let me near the time, basically, near that time, basically, once we know what's going on. Oh, who's that down? For Bayern. There's a Bayern player down. Middle of the pitch. Is that? That's a great camera angle, mate. Fucking hell. That shows us who it is, doesn't it? What happened? Oh, she runs into Lottie Rubenmoy, and then it's just he literally runs into her, and then just falls to the floor. Lottie doesn't do anything. Was it what? Is she Raphael? Okay, she's running to Raphael, and Raphael's got a booking for that. Oh, this ref is okay. You know what? I was praising at one point at the start of this game. I went too early. This ref is worse than last week's. This one's just trigger happy with the cards for one team, though. I want to know where she's from. I want to know if she's from a country near Germany or an ally of Germany. It explains it all. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm saying, obviously, assuming we were to get ourselves over that glorious line, so we say. If you want a program or anything else, merch-wise, that marks the occasion. Just let me know again. Let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Obviously, assuming it's done before the last day. It's not done. It had to be the parade stuff as well. What they do, what the stalls do for the parade and all that on the parade day. But yeah, I'll get you if you want to match a normal match day scarf, that you've got before from Gary and Tom and the program as normal, just the normal bits of just let me know and I'll just remind me. In case I forget, because I'm getting old as well. I'm getting old. I do forget sometimes. Get a bit forgetful. In my old age. But yeah, I'll sort that out. Yeah, obviously if we do it, if we have won it beforehand. Oh, go on. Oh, bloody hell! My days. Great goal. I've got to say, good goalkeeping there actually. That should be 3-0. That's 4 opportunities. We've had 4 or 5 actually, because there's a few opportunities there at my moment. Yeah, if we were to do it, or as in confirm ourselves as champions beforehand, if we do actually get ourselves over that glorious line, and I see anything that scarf on, anything that obviously celebrates the fact that we would be there. Sorry, I'll grab one. I'll grab one of them as well, my friend. I need a picture of Mr. Thomas. I'll drag him. If we do from Arsenal, the men's perspective as well, we do achieve that and win, and we do stay top the rest of the season now. How are you guys? We've just been a better team, Chris, tonight. I'll be honest. We have been the better team since the second half of the first leg. We've been the better team in this time. This first half so far, again, we've been the better team. They haven't even tested Zinsberger yet, Touchwood. Famous last words and all that. But we've had 2 shots on target that both gone in. And we've had like 3 or 4 opportunities. This game should be dead, basically. That's how one-sided in the attacking sense it's been. But yeah, if we do, like, as I said, BX, if Arsenal do go on and stay top to the end of the season and we get our hands on that trophy, and once we know that it's in that parade, they confirm the date and all that for the parade, if it's the day after or whatever, me, Joel, Liam, we'll personally go to his house and drag and kicking and screaming. I need a bag of dirty street confetti. Oh dear. Have you got a name on the back of your jersey? Not this one. This one's just literally as you see it. There's nothing on the back of this one. The pink one I haven't got anyone on. Oh, I don't know the pink one is actually. But the pink one I've got no one on either. What was that? Volume's gone. Commentary's gone down a bit, so that's not good. Not to commentate. Oh yeah. I was about to say. Oh dear. I need caffeine bomb. Oh dear. Depends what sort of coffee itself or energy drink wise. Yeah. If it's an energy drink, my go-to energy drink is mainly Lucozade, but what was it? The other one? Monster Original's all right. Depends what sort of you want an immediate. Okay, pick me up like that immediate. Not too much, but enough to go. Okay. What was the other one? What was it called? I don't know if they do it. I don't know if they still do it actually. It was called. I think it was Monster Energy drink, but it's got the doctor in like their thing for the famous motorbike racer. I can't remember what flavour it was, but it was nice. I don't know if they still do it though. But another one is for the Monster Energy drink wise is actually pleasant to taste as well, not overpowering in the flavour. Is the mango one, sorry, mango longo, or whatever you pronounce it. Yeah, the blue, awaited blue can. Come on, let's go see if we get free kick in from Arsenal. Oh, it's doing this again. Off the crossbar, all my days is getting tense now. Every time we attack them, we've got to say, every time we've attacked them tonight, we've looked threatening. But I think another goal kills this tie. I think if we get the next goal, the tie's done. Emma Hayes will be watching this stuff because obviously Chelsea play tomorrow over in Lyon. She'll be in France as we speak, tearing her hair out watching this. That's all I'm saying. Absolutely dominating this lot. Hello, they've been quality by the way tonight so far. Go on. Ah, Stina. Was that necessary? Was that really necessary? Off the crossbar. Oh my days. Oh dear. I haven't tried the pink one. It's popping into the chat now. Sorry, I haven't tried the pink one before. I've been trying this new one called Soup. I've seen a couple of people, friends that I know that I drink. I haven't seen it about, but I've seen people who actually drink that, mate it and all that. So we'll see how that plays out. I drink 8 cups of tea a day. Well, that's okay. Tea is all right. 8 cups of tea, fair enough. But if it was 8 cups of coffee, I'd be concerned because, yeah, you'll be on absolute alert. You'll be on alert for the next 24 hours, basically, no matter what. You'll be able to sleep. Almost scored a world. Yeah, almost been off your word. Arsenal are relentlessly attacking that Bayern. Is that they sense the vulnerability of Bayern Munich's defence there? Second, as I say, the full time. I wish it was full time. The half time which was gone. Arsenal have been literally deserving of a 2-0 lead going into half time. 2-1 up on the night. Marnham with an absolute worldie of a goal to get the game going. And then Stina with 6 minutes later, Kate McCabe with the assist, but Stina is using her height and build to her advantage for once and nodding it home from close range and making it 2-0, 2-1 on the night. 2-0 on the night, sorry, 2-1 on aggregate. And as it stands, we're 40 Arsenal off. As it stands, Arsenal are 45 minutes away from a European semi-final for the first time in 10 years or so, give or take. Need to double check that. But it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Wow. Imagine that. Again, compared to the men, the women's history from Arsenal's perspective, the Arsenal women's history in European competitions is far superior to the men's. Actually, well, the women's team's the first and only team to win a European, the European Cup, the Women's Champions League, in 2007. I always remind you guys, but that is the case. We are the first and only in terms of English teams to win it. We've been to a couple semi-finals since, got close but no cigar from that. But yeah, this be mad. This could be absolutely. It's not been 50-50. Possession of the ball has not been 50-50. Does that have a word of yourselves? You're changing your bloody profile a lot tonight, haven't you? Your profile picture, sorry. What's that? When is Viv and Beth coming? Viv is not be back. Viv is definitely not back this season. She won't be back until the start of next season because she got her ACL injury 2 or 3 weeks after Beth, give or take. I think maybe 4 at a push. So she's about at least 3 to either 3 or 4 weeks behind Beth's process, basically, in terms of recovery. Beth is walking, as we know, she doesn't need crutches anymore. She's walking somewhat normally, getting back to normal and that, doing what she's got to do then her rehab. She's publicly come out and said in the last couple of weeks that she's still aiming to try and get that World Cup squad in the summer for England. Needs a miracle. Even back then, she needed a miracle. She still does, really. I personally can't see her being back in time, but in terms of getting a few games under her belt or anything like that, it's games at the Emirates, not Bournemouth. Tonight's games at the Emirates. 20,000 fans have bought tickets and turned up tonight. Just on Arsenal perspective alone, there's about 20 Bayern fans made the trip. So again, a decent turnout considering again it's a school night, it's pissing down the rain and all that. So imagine, mate, if we get Arsenal, if you ever come across this channel and you watched it, you get to this point, please, if the girls get through tonight to the semi-finals of the Champions League tonight, do everything in your fucking power to promote the life out of that semi-final tie, the home leg, and open up every single possible block you can, i.e. the entire stadium, and sell the stadium out. I do not care. Sell it out. That will be absolutely huge. That will send a message that how much, from our perspective on a fan base, we're trying to do our bit to help the women's game grow even faster. But back to finish off your question, MF. She's, again, as I say, she wants to be back just before the end of the season to get herself in with contention for the World Cup. Serena's had a word around, said it's not in our plans at the moment, but if a miracle does happen, as Yes said, if a miracle happens and you get back in time and you play 2 or 3 games, whatever, we will revisit the conversation and see how you're doing, basically, and go from that. But at this moment in time, she hasn't got a chance. But she has said we are open to the idea if she does perform a miracle in her recovery, fair enough. But yeah, Viv's not going to be back in. Yeah, sadly, Viv's not going to be back until the end of the season. That's my point. Since we've won the FA Women's Continental League Cup final against Chelsea a few weeks ago, we beat them 3-1. The girls have been on the confidence that's given them to the point where they're playing on another level, with more of a swagger and a confidence about them in every game. And I said, last week's first leg and this game tonight have been the biggest test they've faced competitive-wise since that final, and they're stepping up to the mark. And absolutely, as it stands, on merit, on performance, deserve to be in the position we're currently in at half time with 45 minutes to go in this leg so far. Two true underdog stories. This men's team, this men's women's teams would be epic come end of May. Imagine the men if the men hold out and win the league, and obviously the girls have already won the League Cup. If they add a WSL or as in the league itself, they come back and get themselves they would win all their games and win the league. That's they did do that. We're doing it on goal difference or whatever, possibly, because we've got a game of 3 points behind on a game in hand over Man United and Man City. So depending on what happens this weekend in the first week back after the internationals from the WSL, could be a good gauge of where the title's going this season. That's all I'm saying. But as I say, if the girls do a double, be it the WSL or the Champions League, in addition to obviously what they've already won in the League Cup, they go to and it could do what the men have done their thing. My God, what a season that would be for the club in general. Again, you would like to think that obviously the parade will be. They will do a parade, obviously, but then with that they'll integrate both the men's and the women's teams. Well, there's their accomplishments basically. Dred Zeppelin, big up Dred. How you doing, my friend? Enjoy it, mate. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Nice, yeah, I've seen you for a while. Nice. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Been a while catching you live. That first off was totally fire. I think if Barca got knocked out, we can win the Champions League. What do you think? Well, they got through, and obviously they won their semi-finals themselves on the other side of the draw. Thankfully, we ain't got to play them in the same. If we were to get through tonight, we ain't got them in the semi-finals. Thank God, in one sense. After seeing what they did to Roma tonight, but in Roma, what they did tonight to Roma, I was expecting that of Barcelona last week. So, and if Barca get through, so it could be it will be a repeat of last year's final or the year before, because obviously it's Lyon or Chelsea, obviously. So if Lyon knock out Chelsea tonight, it's a repeat of last year's final. They might be out for revenge over 2 legs. You never know. And Lyon, I don't know. I don't know who I prefer. Again, I don't like Chelsea. I don't know them Hayes actually. So you know what? I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know who to actually give Barca the bigger challenge in that instance. And the final itself is a one-off game as well. It's not like it was when we won it 2007. It was over 2 legs back then. It's a one-off game in Eindhoven. I think it'd be close. I think if Arsenal were to get to the final, and it was against Barca, for example, again, one-off game, neutral territory and all that, I think it'd be in terms of the scoreline, either way. If Barca were to win it, for example, in the final against us, the scoreline would be a lot closer than what the scoreline was last season when we played them in the group stages. Or when Chelsea played them in the final 2 years ago. It'd be a lot closer, in my opinion. And that's, again, and we're doing this without our best players. 2 of our best players are out injured, the same injury, for the entire season here. And we're doing this. And if we get to the final, it's a massive accomplishment in itself. But I can't, going by how we performed in the last month and a half since we won that League Cup, I can't go against what the possibility of the girls doing, actually going on to win the Champions League, because since that final, they've stepped up in every game, and then the second half, majority of the first leg, but mainly the second half of last week, they stepped up at the ante and gave Bayern Munich the run for their money. And tonight, so far, touch wood, before we get ready for the second half, one sec. We've been the superior team tonight. We have this tie should be dead. Let alone the game itself tonight. The tie should be dead and buried. The amount of chances we've had. 2-0 is being flattering to Bayern Munich because the goalkeeper, their goalkeeper's actually kept him in it a few times, saved them last ditch saves and all that, or the crossbar on one occasion. Otherwise, this game, half time could have been 3-4, even more to us. And then, even though our opponent would be either PSG or Wolfsburg, we find out tomorrow, obviously. I wouldn't, even if it was Wolfsburg again after what happened last year, bring them on. I'm in that mood, even though we ain't got 2 of our best players playing. The way the girls are doing their job at the moment, I'll be like, come on then, bring it, let's go. And I'll be over 2 legs. I'll be fully convinced we'll do PSG or Wolfsburg. And then we get to the final. Oh my God! And Chelsea get knocked out either tomorrow or the semis. I am gonna be the biggest Emma Hayes taunter you ever meet, no matter what happens in the final. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to. But yeah, I do believe we can. Even that's no matter. I mean, again, I don't think as if that's with Barca in the final or not. I do think we could actually win this the way the teams come together and suddenly just this uptake in form recently. Do you live in North London? I know I live. As I say, I live about an hour and a half. In terms of public transport, from a public transport point of view, from where I live to the Emirates, getting off on the Piccadilly line, either Arsenal or Holloway Road, is about an hour and about an hour and 20 minutes, 25 minutes, give or take. Away in terms of public transport side of things. But I literally live. I'm a stone's throw from Terminal 4 and 5, basically, in terms of Heathrow. It's literally like a 5-minute drive towards Terminal 4 from where I am currently, where I live, and about 5-10 minutes away from Terminal 5. So I'm literally like, but yeah, Paul O'Grady has died. I woke up this morning and I checked my notifications on my phone, and I saw that I'd readjust myself and like wake myself up a bit. I was like, no, I hadn't seen that. I had my eyes and that's come from absolutely out of nowhere as well. Obviously, got rest in peace to obviously Paul, and thoughts go out to his friends, his family, and his partner as well. But what was it? I remember coming in from college years ago now, when we had that show on Channel 4, the Paul O'Grady show. Giving out too much? Not really. But yes, I'm not giving out street names, area itself, door numbers, nothing, or names. I ain't giving that. I ain't that silly. Come on. There's some lunatics on this internet, so I won't be that crazy. Nice for the thumbs up. Obviously, in reaction to what I said about the previous comment. Tom was in the chat. Big up, Tom. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tom, where have you been? You've missed 2 goals or 2-0 up. What's going on? You can try, but you'll fail because it'll never get here. Because you're missing important information, basically. Well, how's this still the same ad? No, not you. Let's say. Second half's just got underway. 1 second, I'm going to refresh just to make sure. Because that's really done my head in now. I don't care about blood. Oh, God. What's he at now? It's Arsenal winning, bloody. We always win. Nowadays, anyway. I live the other end of the Piccadilly line. What? I live in East London, says Tom as well. I'm from East London and I was born in East London anyway, born and partly raised there anyway. Don't give away too much information, but Beckton's not East London's not exactly big. You can be easily found, so we say, Tom, if you give out too much information. I always assume they were from Philadelphia. But yeah, you say the other side of Piccadilly. What do you mean, Cockfosters or? How long's this bloody advert? Bloody hell! Right, can you show me the game? Thank you. There we go. 46-48. Yay. Yeah, we are winning 2-0 on the night, Tom. 2-1 Mandem with an absolutely worldy of a goal by the way. Seen about seeing sort of good actually. Good assist and a great assist from Kate McCabe for that goal. Right, come on. Oh, go on. On the attack here. Go on, girls. Go on. Go on. Go, 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 go. Ah, balls to you. Ball. Oh, stay there. I was just praising you as well. Near Muswell Hill. Oh, okay. Yeah, literally born in the first few years of my life in East End, East London, Docklands Light Railway, nearest train service to where I lived back then, way back then now. Let's go. I'm going to buy on the attack. No, got the ball back. Well done, Katie. Well done, Katie. Plenty of time left. Bloody hell. Heat. Ow. Right. Look at this is. Who's winning? Arsenal winning. Arsenal actually winning on the night, and then on aggregate, it says on my scoreboard. I couldn't be more clear, Tom. Oh dear, cheeky bastard! Do not make me remind you of the FA Cup fourth round tie that your team faced back in January against our girls. Go on, Kate. Go on, Kate. Go, 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 go. Bit of support team, that would be fantastic. Get it. Wreck off. Go on, Rano. Oh, keep players down. Yeah, he's German defender took one, literally took one for the teammate in the face. Got fizzed off a shot there from Marlon, fizzed it off, looking for the. Looks like it's going to beat the goalkeeper, by the way. But literally, her last line of defence, quite literally, in a defender there, took it flush in the face, like proper up. Well, no, it's even to make sure she's okay, obviously, so that making sure she's not concussed or nothing, because she's gone straight down, a bit dazed. So. But yeah. Well, they've told her to go off and get some more treatment. Should be okay though, apparently. That's not going through. Come on, girls, come on. You said it, BX, not me. That's just a scoreboard of an Arsenal sport. Okay, we'll see how that plays out on Saturday. At 3 o'clock. Well, between 3 and 5. Oh, dear. Good start again. I'm not sure we're not quite there, but yeah, good start. Good start from the second half. Like it was in the first half. Just having the majority of the ball, no matter what the stats say, having the majority of the ball here, and just literally doing our thing. Every time we attack, we look like we're going to score. Bayern's defence look vulnerable, no matter what's left, right, or centre. No matter what way we attack them. It was an early afternoon kick. It was a Sunday lunchtime kickoff. Oh no. BX is asking what are the remaining away fixtures for the men's. Bear with me, I'll have a look for you. Bear with me a second. Just going back up and asking why I look, so I don't miss nothing, just in case. Because you never know. Right, let's get the app up, the Arsenal app. Right. Fixtures. Away fixtures. We've got Liverpool away, West Ham away, City away, Newcastle away, and Forest away. Come on in here. Come on. Doesn't really attack that like we should have done, but okay. Bloody hell. I didn't know this. Yeah, I forgot about this. Today's the 2-year anniversary of Claude's passing. Claude from AFTV, by the way. Yeah, it's 2 years ago today. Bloody hell. Another reason why the girls need to do their job tonight, then. And obviously, I thought a lot about him, Maria, and obviously most recently Stephen as well. That's passed most recently, I mean. Added into the list in terms of how much if Arsenal do the men's team pull off the title charge and actually win it, how much they would have loved it as well to be part of this. Let's see how my vote's going, by the way. Let's have a look. I'm checking my Blackberry. Bloody, that's going back a bit. Good few years, that is. Old Blackberries. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look on the old poll. No, it's not. We've had 35 votes so far on the poll. It's still open, by the way. 35 votes, 89% of you are saying Arsenal, 11% are backing Bayern. Wow. So far, 89% are spot on so far. If you haven't already voted already, do put your vote in as well. As I say, if you are new to the channel, do smash that like button and do share the stream around on all your social medias and all that, and spread the word about the channel and what we're doing tonight and what we do in general on this channel. I don't know why, but with design you can barely hear you can't hear the crowd. You can hear the commentators, and that's it. You can't hear nothing else. Tom voted for Bayern. Probably. 5 away games. I'm trying to see if we wear pink kits again. Have a look again. The possibility. Never look. Bear me again. I've got the team and the realistic chances and all that. One sec. Liverpool. Again, we were last. What was last year? In the cup. The way leg to Liverpool, we wore the blue one, and in the league we wore the yellow one. So we could wear the pink. I don't know because pink and red. And unlikely actually Liverpool. So maybe not Liverpool. Oh, thank God for that. Fantastic plot there from Ruben. Right, let's have a look. Right. Away games. So Liverpool is pink, more likely not. West Ham, again, more likely no. Southampton, the Southampton's at home, sorry. Man City, probably wear red. Newcastle away. Possible. Because they wear black and white stripes. Got red and white, and then sometimes we do wear our home kit there. Sometimes we wear another alternative kit, and last year we wore the away one. So it could maybe on Sunday, May 7th against Newcastle, possible. It's a possibility because we won't be wearing the actual away one, the black kit, because obviously they're black and white. So we're either wearing our home or our third kit for that one. And Nottingham Forest. I don't know. It's more likely Newcastle is a more likely one of that. The options there. Oh, right. He was at the Tollington tonight. I know Kenny Smith. A few people bumped into Kenny Smith. I know at the Tollington near the Emirates. Bloody hell, girls, wake up! But yeah, he was there as well. That's cool. Going down now. I voted Arsenal, but only as they were 2-0 up. I never liked it when we had blue kits. I think was the 2002 one. I never was able to get it, but I liked it. I was like, okay, it's cool in that sense. Again, as I get older, more in favour of having a yellow, because they change the kits every year now. It's not like it used to be. It's like the kits would last at least a minimum of 2 seasons, if not 3 sometimes. Whereas because it's every year, sort of, yeah. Oh, Katie McCabe! Oh my god! Oh my god! How lucky can you get? What a run that was! Oh, that would have been sublime goal, individual brilliance there from Katie. Oh my god! But so yeah, now that in terms of nowadays, even though I like my kits to be the traditional yellow, the royal blue trims and all that, it's more of because it's every season. It's like, okay, I can deal with it being the kit being a different colour, or whatever, like being blue, or in this case black. The black one they bought. I've got on board with the black one because it's actually nice. It's actually nice. It actually works. It looks pucker basically. Yeah, the 2002 blue one I didn't mind. Got the gold. My favourite non-traditional Arsenal yellow away kit is the 2000 no 2001 2002 season. Sorry. So yeah, the blue one's 2002 2003. So the gold, the Arsenal away kit for 0102. It was a gold with the navy blue collar, red trim down the side and all that, and Sega in navy blue. I really like that shirt. Never again. I liked it so much. I wanted it, but never got. It was like gold dust, basically, quite literally. Still look for it, keep an eye out for it every now and then when I can online and all that. Never come across it yet, but hopeful, fingers crossed, because I really like that. I still like that kit. It's one of my favourite non-Arsenal yellow away kits. The following season, the blue one, was all right. Wasn't disgusted by it. It was okay for what the era was as well. And all that. It was like, okay, cool. It was an all right kit. The 0304 again. Nike went back to their traditional colours of yellow and blue and all that. I popped Arsenal yellow as well, not this sherbet lemon we had recently. But that was their way of a throwback to the 71 away season colours, basically. But I liked it myself. Again, Puma's just Puma. I didn't like a single one of the Puma away kits, to be honest. Even their version of the gold, I'm not a fan of it. I've got it, but not a fan of it. The only reason I got it just because I was able to, basically. You know what? For a week, we were away from home because I have it on and all that. Yeah, none of the ones again because it looked cheap. It felt cheap. It just didn't feel right when you put it on and all that. But what was the other one? The 10-year anniversary, the 13-point season away kit. I love that kit. I've got the shirt, but recently the lettering, put it in the wash and I put the Watchalong and all that, put it in the wash and inside out, like you always do. Took out the wash and the fucking lettering came had come off. So I was like, so I can't wear that anymore. So now I've got to look out to replace that at some point, possibly, if I can. But yeah, here's what it is. Never mentioned kits because I always refer back to Puma. How much I hated the Puma era. I also voted after I said 2-0. Okay, Tom. Was this reference to me? My first kit I ever had. Oh bloody, that's going back now. I think now. In terms of actual football shirt, was a goalkeeper one. It was a goal because I was big. I love playing in goal, and obviously David Seaman and that I've mentioned before. A big reason why I got into supporting Arsenal and all that, along with Ian Wright. First one I got was the 97-98 goalie top, the yellow one, long sleeved and all that. I've now still got it, but it's now signed by David himself. I've got it signed more recently as I've got older and all that. So I got older my stuff. I keep older my stuff, but yeah, got a chance to meet. So I took it down. He signed it and all that. So yeah. I also got the 98 goalie top, got the navy blue, red collar bit and all that, again padding and all that. Don't know where that's got to, but I've still got it somewhere. That's my first Arsenal, and then the one after that was the 2001 goalie top. It was like that sky blue. I've still got that around somewhere in wardrobe or whatever. But it's the sky blue one without where's the video? I found the video case, but yeah, there's like the little blue circles on it as well, and all that malarkey, Dreamcast and all that. That was my second one I can remember of. But in terms of actual like the home, like these sort of shirts that the outfield players wise, it would be the yellow Sega. Yeah, the yellow Sega away shirt with Nike. So that'd be the year before the gold, I think it was. I think it was the year, was the year before? Well, it was like 2 seasons or so. That was our gold. That was our away shirt, wasn't it? It was like the. Still again, I forgot that. I think my brother. I had it. I passed it on to my brother, but now it's still in the house somewhere with me now. But yeah, when I was obviously getting older and all that, passed it on to him as when he was supporting Arsenal. But yeah, he's quite expert, so he came back in my direction. That's my first outfield one. Yeah, that's actually my first outfield one. The yellow away shirt with Sega on it. So again, the Arsenal yellow, like that panel, the navy blue panel on the side and all that, and sleeves. Are we having a water break or something? Or there's just treatment. They're just getting a break while we're waiting. Yeah, what a goal this was from Marman. What a goal. Oh, top bins as well. Oh, disgusting. After that, what would it be? It was the Invincible season. Well, not the season itself. It would have been because it covered 2 seasons. The home shot for the Invincible season covered that season and the 02-03 season. So that's my first. That was my first home shirt that I actually got to wear. Later on down the line, I was like, as I got older, about 10 or so years ago, I was able to get over the Dreamcast home jersey, the one before that, the 2002 home shirt. So I got that in adult, so I can still wear it now if I wanted to. I do wear it every now and then. I haven't worn it for a while, it's strange, but I do have it around somewhere hanging up. So yeah, the 2002 to 2004 home shirt was my first home shirt I was ever bought from me. And then from there on in the 04-05, there was the following season, I got that one. I still got it somewhere. Yeah, get myself in the gym and slim down a bit to get back into that because that's a medium size. So I need to get myself down and weight down on that side really to get that back in. I still got it because I got the 04-05 away shirt as well, that same year as well, at the same time. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. I don't know how it's come about, but I got 3 of the 05-06 shirt. I think a friend got me one for my birthday that year itself, so it was in the season, but I'd already had it bought for me from someone else at the Christmas time. That was 2, and then at some point somehow ended up with the 3rd one down the line as well. So yeah, got 3 of them. But I'm not complaining because I do actually, in term, even though obviously it wasn't red, it was the red currant, burgundy, but red currant. Um, I do actually like that 0506 shirt. Oh, I did not miss it. Oh, I did not miss Caitlin. All you got to do is put it in the net, Caitlin. Oh my boys, no defenders around it just to keep it the beat. You beat the keeper, but you're a bit too much height, a bit too much height in the shot in the end. Oh my days! I'm going to vote for that Leeds team on Saturday. They have something about them. That's what you. That's what you think. That's what you think, Tom. I'm a captain this year. Yeah, same here. I love. I always like that. I've always liked that kit. Never come away from that. The black and pink. Oh, no, about. I've got that to know about as well. Know about. Yeah, yeah. 91 home kit was mine. Sometimes I think to myself how lucky we are to be alive. Witness Firpo for the Saka Titans of the game. Saka is going to destroy. I thought Firpo was injured. Watch him have a meltdown. How did she miss? I honestly don't know. It was literally on a play. Well, on what we reached now, 33rd. We're going 33 and a half minutes into this game now. Still 2-0 second half. Again, we're doing everything we can to contain and frustrate and get them on the counter attack now. But look, they really haven't done anything so far. So far, touching wood. Our lawyer advised about to come on. Our first race right back anyway. Right, there's Righty. Vivian's next to him as well. That's Viv. Where's Beth? Probably like some as well. In terms of obviously Vitvire coming on and it'll be Maritz going off, possibly. How's that fucking phone today? There's a foul on us and you're giving him a phone. Okay. He's defend. He's defend. Yeah, right. Oh, girls, wake up. Do not let them back in this game by needlessly giving the ball and being cocky in the midfield. Oh, dear. In terms of Adidas kits, since Adidas come back and been our kit provider, I think yeah, I think I've got every home kit so far. One sec. We'll see this. Make sure we ain't gonna throw this away. This is asking for trouble. I'm telling you. There you go. There's Georgia. It only took a 76 minutes exactly into this game to have a shot at goal or be involved in this game whatsoever. Leah Vault has gone down. Oh, this ain't good. We've lost Kimlet already tonight. Leah Vault has gone down. I think they've got cramp in her feet. Oh, Pavlova's going off. I wasn't taking her off. I thought it'd be like for like some. Not okay. putting an extra player in the defence side of things. Was pushing Katie McCabe up, obviously Red Via over to right back, and maybe it's over at left back, maybe. Don't know. Oh yeah, it looks like that's what he's done. Pushing Katie McCabe up top, up in the forward three now, and maybe it's just gone over to the left hand side, and right Laura's come on and put on into the right back. The quality of the other tickets are a lot better than the older ones. Yeah. I mean, again, in terms of the others, originally back in it before Nike came, we went to Nike and all that. There's a few decent Nike in terms of how they looked and all that. There's a few decent Adidas kits back then, but obviously material wise and all that. Yeah, I get what you're saying in terms of quality of material nowadays. Yeah, it's more comfortable. Again, I keep saying it every time we mention kits, but Puma just like. As I say, I got pretty much. I believe I've got every home. I've got hold of every home shirt we've ever had, under Adidas this time round. A few of the away shirts. I've never got the. I think the only away shirt I didn't get was the Marble Halls one. What other kit do we have that? Yeah, we had that. The white one. What was the? I don't know. Oh, the midnight blue one, wasn't it? Didn't get that one. I don't know why, but I didn't get it for whatever reason. Obviously, I've got all the shirts for this season, home, away, and the third somewhere now. I've got last year's home. Last year's home, home, away, and third. Because I personally liked them, all of them. I thought, you know what, and two, the away one was the one that first came. For some reason, I put the away one out first, but I got that a sack on the back because, yeah. And the other two again, are just plain on the back, nothing on them. In terms of last year's third shirt and home shirt, sorry. But yeah, the home shirt and the blue one, I think that's a third shirt. Yeah, it is a one. Yeah, cannons and all that. So yeah, the home shirt and the third shirt I got because I'm an AM member and the time of season I got them on the even bigger discount than what I would have got without even with my membership. So wasn't complaining on that. So all right, well, hey, get in there, get him in. I've got the first Adidas away shirt since I came back. The yellow one, like the modern. Everyone dubbed it as a bruised banana, but it's not. But I like it's traditional after the yellow for me. Just got it for me. Like, okay, cool. Going on the attack here. Go on. And a few other bits along the way. I've got a few retro hoodies. I've got a jacket from this season. I've got the European training top we've had this season. I've got that. Training. I've got the tracksuit stuff, like the retro tracky, like bottoms and jacket as well. Just because I like, again, it was a nod to the present, the double winning season. As I did a nod to it. Okay, cool. So I've got the original 2002 training sweater still, and it still fits me actually. And that's a medium that still fits on a good day. Not uploaded. Oh dear. And obviously, as you know, my predominant hoodie I've been wearing most of this winter season anyway, going into spring now. Well, into spring technically, but you know, the hoodie I wore the most time on the Arsenal related was the red one with the old Adidas logo and cannon and all that. Let's defend this corner, guys. Let's not fight away now. Please don't fight away now. Please don't fight away. Come on. We're in. Got rid of it. Coming back out, though. There's. All Jules is on the ball. Let's see what we can do. Go on, Caitlin. Well done. Well done, Caitlin. Back over to the chat, see how we're doing. Oh, yeah, we had home kits when I was younger. Yeah, I don't get that. We've had it that in the last few years in terms of predominantly buying either home and away or all three or whatever, depending on if I like them or not. I'm personally not a fan. When it comes to this recently that's era, I won't go my way to grab one. That makes sense. But I say, majority of the kits of all let's smash them all, but certain ones I wouldn't predominantly go out straight away and got all three as they come out and things like that, space it out a bit or whatever. Oh, like the Royal Under, the Marble Halls and the Midnight Blue one didn't get rid of getting. It was in the lockdown as well, so I just couldn't probably go online and order it or whatever. Because everyone else doing it just sold out, I think, quicker than what it normally would. One goal though, it's 2-0 tonight though to us, but we have been a better team, don't get me wrong, but one goal to buy puts us into extra time. As I said, that just has a chance there, fluffed it, good defending. Sake. Girls, come on, either hold out or get this goal, get this goal. Get the killer now, please. Straight down the goal, get this throat though from Caitlin. I have no idea, by the way, if you guys are picking up the commentary on your end. Probably are, because my microphone's been a pain in the ass, probably. Right, let's have a refresh. Oh, my bits, you need to wake up, love. And YouTube, design, what you pronounce it, call yourselves. Sort yourselves out, please. In terms of your service, it's doing my head in. Too fast. Way too fast. Oh, that's poor. That's pathetic. Get across. Defend, please. Please defend. Well done. Get rid of it. We are dropping way too deep. Way too deep. Jesus, ref. Ref! Players are down here. Let's play on. From both teams, by the way. There's players down. Wait 10, 15 seconds later. Okay, cool. Well done, ref. I don't give nothing either way. Both players are down injured. Oh, my days. Put it this way, it takes a lot to put Kate McCabe on the floor, and she doesn't bounce back up straight away. But no, there's a play on, yeah. No free kick to Arsenal. Anything like that, I don't know. I'll take that as well. Commentator just saying of just over 20,000 fans have arrived tonight for the game, coming and all that, and because of that, we have broken the Champions League attendance record in the women's game. So we've got the WSL record and then a Champions League record. It can't be, because that can't be the case. Might be our highest attendance for a game, because Champions League wise, Barcelona packed out the Nou Camp last year, packed it out twice. So it must be our own record there, but I'll take it either way. I mean, if it's our own personal best, I'll take it. It got me there. The commentator needs to do a fucking homework. Threw me off there for a second, because for a brief second I forgot about last year with Barcelona back to back. There we go, Bayern making some subs now. Last minute, it's just try and turn things around and get that goal to take it to extra time. Because there is no away goals, like in the men's game and all that. There's no away goals at all. This ain't looking good for Kate McCabe. He's literally being carried off the pitch, having to hop off on one leg. So this is not looking good ahead of Sunday's big game against. No, she's ain't looking clever either. This ain't looking good. Ahead of Sunday's big clash against City at Bournemouth. Needed it. We do need. We've lost Kim Little tonight. We don't know what's happening there, but this looks worse, because obviously Kim was able to walk off. Leah Hurling's come on in her place, but yeah, she's literally got two of the team doctors carrying her off. Stina's gone off as well. Let's take the risk. This backfires now. God help you, mate. Hopefully not though. When Jen Beat is gone on. Okay, cool. As I say, oh my god, straight down Zinsberger's throat. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Katie McCabe situation looks worse than Kim Little. So I'm gutted. Kate again. I'm a big fan of Kate McCabe. So Charlotte, don't jinx it. Commentator. As it stands, I don't care if as it stands. Don't say it all. Come on, girls. Come on. Hold it in the corner. Hold it. Oh, Caitlin, for God's sake. You had one job, just hold it, and you went, oh, hold it here, but I won't cover myself properly. Corner. Okay, take that. 7 minutes injury time. Are you taking the pedal? Where's 7 minutes come from? Oh my god, we've been set up, aren't we? Where's 7 come from? What? Where's the stoppages come in place? Where there's been 7 minutes worth of stoppage time? I'm nervous wreck now. I'm in nervous wreck in that 7 minutes. Oh god. Are you going to watch, Chris? I think you told me before you're making this trip and all that. I can't remember who you're going to watch. I mean, obviously take care of yourself and all that. Keep safe. But hope you enjoy yourself. Whoever you're going to watch, hope you enjoy yourself. Come on. I need to find out how long it's genuinely been since the women's team got to semi-final of the European competition. It's been a good few years, put it that way. Come on, just hold out. Come on. I'm not saying it actually, no, because it's still time to change actually, because it's so much injury time actually. I'm not saying it yet. What? If I nope, it's not saying it. No. So I'm not saying it. I almost said it in another way. An idiot. Oh dear! Come on, girls, come on, battle away. Well done. Won the ball. They genuinely won the ball there. But oh no, give Bayern that free kick to get them up the other end and try and score. Take this extra time, why don't you? Oh my days. At least he's not chucking it down though, like it was there at the start of the game. I've got to say that. Come on. I'm nervous bloody wreck now. Oh dear. Let's go, Arsenal. Let's go. I want to put 2.5, but just shy of 3 minutes into the extra time of 7, and they're sending out the goalkeeper already for on a corner side. Get rid of it. Go. No, maybe not. Time. And get rid of it. I'll just waste a few seconds there, then it run that clock down. Fuck it. Take your time. Don't rush. Within reason, obviously, if anyone comes up in the chat, oh, you're wasting time. Yeah. Come on. Whereas this literally just hoofing a ball up now and just trying to protect what we've got. And occasionally doing a counter. It's literally like there's a hoofing it and trying to protect what we've got now. Try and protect that clean sheet. This could backfire on us. Hopefully it doesn't, obviously. Hopefully it doesn't, touch wood. Because I'll absolutely have a breakdown. Ball in a box. Oh my god, my heart has skipped. Literally, genuinely skipped a beat. Oh, Caitlin, come on, girl. Look at your surroundings. Look how far back she was. But yeah, Zinsberger, when the ball came back in, Zinsberger's come out for it. And she's punched it. She's got to punch it. I was like, because of how, what time and all that is. I think, no, something's going to happen. And the heart just went, ugh. Oh, man. Come on. Again, George has had she's had one shot. Apart from that, not noticed her at all tonight. There's a ball in the corner and the far corner as well, the screen. Basically, my point is, she's barely been involved in this game, if at all. There's Viv. Where's Beth? No, Viv's there. Down. She's made her way down from the director's box where she was with writing and all that, and she's now standing by the tunnel now. Oh, yeah, every time the ball goes in now, I'm like, for a second, I bet it's just hold the ball, don't play fancy fucking football. Got a free kick though in the last minute. Come on, we're nearly there and seconds away now. Come on. I do not want penalties now. Behave yourself. Big up Russ as well. How you doing, Russ? You're keeping well. But yeah, I do not want penalties. The thing is, we extra time and penalties before that. Be extra time first. Are you on the right? What was Jonas being booked for? This ref is too trigger happy if you ask me. Way too trigger happy. Come on, just hold that ball up there. Keep the ball up there. Keep the ball up there. come on. Let's bloody whistle, a bloody whistle, please. I'm literally rocking my chair. What's he get booked for? Get in there. Full-time whistle's just gone. Arsenal are through to the Champions League semi-finals. Since 2013, 10 years. It's actually 10 years. First time since 2013, the Arsenal women's team has got to the Champions League semi-finals. And we've had to do it the hard way this season, literally from the group stages all the way now to the quarterfinals against Bayern Munich, again one of the pre-tournament favourites. They're in this usually for every season, basically. Hence why they are in terms of favourites every year. And yeah. We now have to wait for 24 hours to find out who our opponents will be. It'll either be Wolfsburg, the team that knocked us out last year, at this point last year, or PSG. So it's either a trip to France or another trip to Germany. You know what? As I said, I think I said this earlier. You know what? How we've been playing since we beat Chelsea in the cup final. I don't mind who we get at this moment in time. Bring it on. We've had a few injuries. We've had a couple where we've got a couple of scares injury wise. Kim Little's gone off in the first half when he was at 0-0. She was walking off, but she had to go off either way. She was subbed off, but at least she was walking off. She wasn't being helped, but aided off. Sadly, Kate McCabe was escorted. Literally had two physios literally have to lift her, take her body weight as she hopped on one leg down the tunnel. So that doesn't look too good on Kate McCabe's side of things, but we'll see. It might just been might be a dead leg. Might have got a dead leg or something. We don't know until they do their assessments and all that. Hopefully, it's just something minimal as that, maybe. But yeah, fantastic. That's brilliant. Massive. That's again. And we're doing this. I keep saying it. We are doing this without Beth Mead and Vivian Miedemar for pretty much this entire campaign. Imagine what this game could have been. This tie could have been done last week. Even tonight, the scoreline would have been 2-0 flat with Bayern. Bayern were absolutely over two legs poor, but over even tonight's leg, they were absolutely abysmal. Georgia Stanway over the two legs been disappointing for me. In my perspective, people might think I'm being harsh, but because I've seen her obviously play here in England with Man City and from the country as well over the last few years, I know what she's capable of, and she just didn't turn up at all. And either game she was missing. One of the many players that Bayern Munich went missing, especially tonight. There's Gio as well in the huddle. Where's Beth? Is Beth there? I can't see if Beth's there or not, but Viv's there. Might be a back turn to the camera or something. I don't know. Didn't see Beth, which is a bit surprising. But we'll see. Probably she is there, more likely, but yeah. I might put a bet on Wrexham to win a cup before Tottenham Hotspur. Might get good odds for that. Good price for that, actually. Even though it's even though what you're betting on, you'll get decent odds still for that. I'd back Wrexham. I'd back Wrexham all day long. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Oh, but yeah. I'm so obviously relieved. I'm happy. I'm overjoyed for the girls. They fully deserved it. Keep saying it. Over the two legs, fully deserved to win tonight. Fully deserved to go through over the two legs. And we are in our first European semi-final in 10 years. Oh, God, it's been so long. It's hope. Whoever we get, we can go. If we get to Eindhoven, I'm getting James back on. James, obviously, he knows he's seen on the European game in terms of not just the men, but the women's as well. And obviously, the final being in Eindhoven, he lives in Holland himself. He might even make himself scarce and get himself over there. Well done, lady, says Sam. Big up, Sam. How you doing? Well, Sam's also asking, who's the best team now? Question mark. Barca. I mean, in terms of women's game, I mean, Lyon have won the Champions League. Most not really, they're the defending champions, but they've been a bit this season. Barca have been a bit. Again, they did work. They battered the life out of Roma today. The women's team battered the life out, but again, they've been a bit not their usual standard over the last couple of years. I don't know about. I'm not sure about PSG. Wolfsburg are up there, but you'd have to probably say just about Barca, but possibly because of their domination and domestically and all that. Nice. Come on, you're going massive win. See you in the semi-finals, mate. Enjoy your night. Great job you're doing. Ain't no other channel doing Arsenal girls watch-alongs. You only one and the best. Cheers, mate. And yeah, I've mentioned this before. Now, if we do go off, do smash that like button and do share again if you can. Please do share the content around of all fellow Gooners as well, because it does massively help. If more you spread the word and YouTube see that, they then help do that a bit to help out as well. That's what. But yeah, I know. Again, I've always, for years, I'll keep an eye on the women's games and all that when I couldn't watch it on TV or whatever. Keep an eye out for the results. And when the games were on TV before they got the coverage they get nowadays, I'd watch. As long as it didn't, obviously, assuming it didn't clash with the men's game timing frame, but I was able to physically do it. I'd watch it as well. I mean, I literally watched us win the Champions League in 2007 on Eurosport here in the UK on Eurosport. The second leg was at Bournemouth. What's both legs? But second leg was at Bournemouth, and that's where you obviously won it with the trophy. Thank you very much on our own turf. Fantastic. That'll do for something. So yeah, I've noticed that there's so many of us. I can prove that wrong. Actually, I can stand up now and prove that wrong. But there's so many Arsenal channels, as everyone knows. There's fucking, it feels like thousands of us nowadays. Even though it's not thousands, but it feels like it. There's loads of us nowadays, Arsenal channels. Even when I started covering the women's game on this channel, there's still a big chunk. I mean, I've always took swipes, so we say digs, what we're going to say, at the biggest Arsenal channel for they go out their way a few years back to bring in certain people that are involved in the women, like they're heavily involved in women's game. They're doing work for the WSL at the time and things like that. But bring them. She's an Arsenal fan. Bring her in to give more coverage and all that, and they barely touched on it. And even now, nowadays, it's like does nothing. And not many channels. I don't know many channels that actually fully focus on it. There's one other channel, in terms of not watch-along wise, there's one other channel that does solely just a podcast, weekly podcast on here for the Arsenal women's team. It's called a Vic Akers Wonderland. Nottie, who was on here the other day, she's the one that runs it. It's her podcast with Adam, and she has other guests on that every now and then as well. She started doing that in the last few weeks or so. She started that up. But in terms of watch-alongs wise, yeah, you'd think other people would jump onto it, but there's a niche that, again, I've said for so long, in terms of not just the niche, in terms of from my perspective of covering it and all that the niche was always there. But the fact of the matter is, look at the numbers of when I do the women's watch-alongs and look at the Arsenal women's or the Euro women's and all that, and you compare it to when I do the men's World Cup, the women's is it absolutely smashes every time without fail. Even these watch-alongs where the game's actually on YouTube, I still get decent enough numbers and all that. When you consider that, but I enjoy it. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it as well. This is the thing. I only do the content I've done so far, and what I will do in the future. I only do that I know. Not only will you guys get enjoyment out of watching it, but I enjoy giving it to you guys in terms of that whatever content that may be. Otherwise, it's just been me here going, not having that real emotional like pull for it, basically. But yeah, I can't complain. The one game I missed, I've only missed covering one game this season from the women's perspective, and that was opening night against Lyon. I weren't feeling great. I was like, I just weren't feeling. I was feeling absolute migraine, you name it. I would have been an absolute bear of a sore head, basically. It would have been on my own, bog useless. It wouldn't have been worth the while for you guys. And again, I don't want to give you content, go live or record something when I'm bare of a sore head, migraine wise, and not with it properly, because you're not getting the full effect, basically. But no, I love it. I love doing what I do in terms of not just obviously tonight's like these watch-alongs here, the women, but obviously integrating both and making it perfectly clear that I do cover both the men and the women. Yeah, football teams, obviously. Before anyone makes any lewd comments in the chat, I know what you guys are like. But yeah, it is what it is. I do appreciate the comment. But yeah, hope to see you on Sunday. Obviously Saturday as well, because obviously Saturday we're playing Leeds. But obviously, you are busy, but you're around for Sunday. We are covering again the Arsenal versus Man City match on Sunday at Bournemouth, and I believe Lottie is going to be joining me for that one, unless she tells me different between now and then. So yeah, and she'll give you more input in terms of where you can find her on her channel and all that, and podcast audio wise as well. I think Southend have a better chance of winning the Premier League than Spurs. The Spurs are in the Premier League and Southend ain't. Fucking hell, Southend. Oh dear, got a laugh. But in terms of this comment, I will now disprove this comment with my very stretchy tracky bottoms that I'm wearing. Thank you very much. Very stretchy. Where is it? Oh my bloody leg. There we go. Arsenal tracky bottoms as well. We can just see the badge. I was never going to pull my bloody adjustment camera, because that would have caused a whole lot of issues with this channel, especially with certain people in this channel anyway. He put his trousers on quick. Yeah, just like that. Just like clip the fingers off like this. They appear. Up the Arsenal, exactly. And I say, I will wrap things up though now, guys. If you haven't already, do subscribe, do smash that like button, and do share the content around. I need to check the poll, actually. I need to, quickly before we do go, check that poll. How did that finish in the end, actually? I guarantee, because it's still live, people are coming in voting already. Oh, Arsenal, because they're through. We'll be smart asses. Oh dear, you got to laugh. You have to laugh. If you don't laugh, you cry. There we go. 47 votes in total in the end. Just ending this poll now. Well, that sorts itself out yet. So as you see, the results are on the screen there, in the chat there. 91% voted for Arsenal, 8% for Bayern Munich. It's probably Cheddars you watch. There's a whole different app. There's a whole different situation. So we're saying, let's behave ourselves now. But yes, now it's what we're on Wednesday today. So Thursday, nothing planned for tomorrow or Friday, channel wise, in terms of podcast or anything like that, as it stands. If anything changes on that, I will give you guys the heads up in the community post. So keep an eye out for that as well, or on social media, be it Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. In terms of, trying to think now, Saturday's gonna be a busy day for me because I am doing a completely shameless, biased watch along for the Man City versus Liverpool game, early kickoff there. Why not? We're all back in it. We're all Liverpool fans for a few hours. We're all a bunch of Chris's basically for a couple of hours. And then literally after as that finishes, about 10 15 minutes later, I will be going live again from 2:30 for the 3:00 kickoff of Arsenal versus Leeds. And see how that plays out. Obviously, then no matter what happens in the early kickoff, see how that plays out. If you get the 3 points and absolutely obliterate Leeds, put Tom in his place. Put Mr. Tom in his place, and shut him up for the rest of the season. Especially when he goes on the Friday night shows over on the stoop and all that, and makes these ridiculous comments of Crystal Palace are going to beat Arsenal. Yeah, okay, how did that work out? Oh dear, my defence though. I thought Vieira, but you had a few hours to change it, mate. Come on, you had a good few hours. Oh dear. And then we do match of the day. We do our match of the day stream as we always do on Saturday night as well. No matter what happens, and the live watch in terms of our game or whatever, we'll hopefully be coming back for a happy in terms of Arsenal win anyway. Watch back the Arsenal win no matter what happens in Man City. And re-watching an Arsenal win in the match of the day stream around 10:20 UK time. And then on Sunday, we are back with women's content for Arsenal versus Man City at Bournemouth. As I said, as it stands, I'll be joined by Lottie on that one. And depending on Liam's state, possibly Liam. But if he's in Dublin actually. No, it won't be Liam actually because he's in Dublin on a stag do. So no. Won't be there, it'll just be me and Lottie. And then anyone else that wants to join us, Gary or whatever. But yeah, and that's, I think, what time's that kickoff actually? So I have to give you the exact time of when I'll go live and all that for that one. But we are at home for that, and we have beaten them at home this season in the League Cup. Let's not forget. So let's have a look. Sunday. Early kickoff as well. Of course, it's an early kickoff on a Sunday. Why wouldn't it be an early kickoff? 12:30 kickoff. So we'll be going live about about 10 past, 12:15. We'll be going live. Me and Lottie go for the teams and all that. Get ready for the build-up, kickoff and all that. Give our score predictions, and also get a sort of feedback from her as well, because obviously she's at the game tonight, so she'll be there celebrating as we speak in the rain, with all the other fans that have turned out there. Big up to everyone that did turn out as well, especially in the pouring rain early on in the night. But yeah, she'll be able to get a feedback from that and how she's feeling ahead of, because by then we will know our opponents as well for the semi-finals as well. See how she feels about that, and we'll go from there. Definitely watching the shameless Man City match. Well, as I said, I'm doing a shameless / completely biased watch along where I'll be back in Liverpool all the way for once. Oh dear, Mr. Tom will be busy watching WrestleMania. I mean, we don't play that rough, do we? Against Leeds, it's usually the other way around, isn't it? When Leeds play Chelsea, sorry. But yeah, we're going to wrap things up now, guys. Thanks to everyone in the chat that's come along and kept me company and kept the chat flowing for the evening and all that, be it about Arsenal shirts or the game itself or whatever. Massively appreciate you, and obviously nice coming back in as well. Be up to yourself. Hope to see a lot more of you going forward as well, on a more regular basis between now and the end of the season. And yeah, Arsenal in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Who would have thought? Oh mate, all I need now to make this week better from the women's football point of view, the only thing that will make this even better is if Emma Hayes gets humbled like fuck tomorrow night against Leon. Please, Leon. Please. Oh dear. But until then, guys, enjoy your rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you on the other side. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.